You clicked on this video because you're a small business owner in the trades business and you're wondering, how the hell do I get more freedom and make more money? Well, you can do both at the same time. And this is how you're going to double your business, double your revenue with one simple step. I'm the COO of our construction company, and we bring in between 2 to 3 million in revenue each year. I've been doing this for over 10 years, started as a laborer, worked my way up through being a foreman to being the estimator, project manager. I'm now the COO, and for the last 2 years, I've brought in over 1.5 million per year by myself. And reflecting back, what I've learned is that before we were able to make anything that felt very significant, we were starting out and we were essentially paycheck to paycheck, even though you're an entrepreneur. And you might be able to relate to that. You might be still almost stuck in the field and looking, how the hell can I gain a little bit more freedom? Well, the reality is you need to step into the office and you actually need to hire an estimator or a project manager. This is a very key role. You need to split between two people. You are at the point now where you're able to bring in decent work. You're able to bid well, make a profit. I mean, that's fantastic. You're established, man. Congratulations. Like, that's not easy to do. But how do you transfer over to taking a load off for yourself? What is that next step? And it's hiring an estimator or a project manager, one of the two, because you're going to become the other part. We started with hiring the estimator, which was me. I was in the field, I was a foreman, I knew how to do the work, okay? And because of our niche, it just felt easier that I stepped into the office and started estimating, so I did. And that was about 7 years ago, and I was absolute dog shit. I'm gonna be honest, I kind of sucked at it. You do for the first year or so. But the funny thing is, what happened with that is actually from that point on, we immediately, that same year, went from being paycheck to paycheck and kind of just feeling like you were scratching the bottom of the barrel to making good profit margins, making the point where the owner was able to take a little bit of time off, really actually starting to pad his wallet and his bank account. So the importance of doing that is understanding that you need to put the focus and the energy into the office, into the white collar duties, because you're a business owner. It's not just about getting the work done. Yeah, that's half the business. But the other half of the business is the business side, where we need to understand the office and start putting the important things together. You don't need a secretary, you don't need an office, you don't need anything fancy yet. But if you invest either bringing somebody up or hiring somebody that understands your trade, as I recommend an estimator and you being the project manager. Nobody's going to overlook the project and care for the quality as much as you are. And then you just vet your estimator's numbers, quantities, pricing, making sure that he has a good understanding. That will still take about 30 minutes of your time, but he's gonna do the brunt work of going through the blueprints, going through the plans, understanding what we wanna do head down on this project. And that takes, anywhere between 1 to 3 days. Could be longer depending on the project size, but he goes through the brunt work and it's gonna require 30 minutes of your time to vet his numbers and make sure that everything adds up and is smart enough. It's that simple. You gotta take the step to invest back into yourself, into your business, and realize that you deserve the freedom and that you deserve the expansion that your company needs to grow, to hit the point where you can retire and enjoy not breaking your back every single day, because it's around the corner. But that's the next step for you. Don't overcomplicate it. Just understand that you're going to need to invest into this and it will explode your business from there. As long as you bring in somebody that has proven quality, you will get above a 10x return. So what are you waiting for? Right? Anyway, I appreciate your time and attention for watching this video and hanging out with me for this. I hope this was valued to you because you deserve the freedom. It's right around the corner. Get a hold of it. Just do it. And the returns will be fantastic. And there's a lot more that goes into this as far as the steps go further and further. So what I do is I help contractors like you every single day. I do a lot of one-to-one calls, and I help you in a personalized way where we go through your whole business and we see what we can tweak, how we can improve, what's missing. I've done all of this. We've already there. I'm at that point. So if you want to get to this point and you want the boost to speed things along, I'm here for that. Feel free to click the link below and make a call with me. We can see if it fits. And if it doesn't, no stress. I also put together a lot of resource materials in this newsletter, and I put together just what I've learned, and I put that out every single week. So if you just want some more material or some more videos, feel free to subscribe to that too. Anyways, thanks for your time. Adios.